Alrighty, welcome back to the part 3. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about kind of like the music I listen to. Just so that you can get to know me a little better, I'm going in with the e.l.f. concealer and I'm just kind of covering up places that I want to be covered. Okay. So growing up, I listened to a lot of Rammstein. I believe it's a German band. I kind of forget. I should know seeing as how I listened to it growing up. I also listened to System of a Down and Metallica, but very rockish music. I don't like using that term. I wouldn't really know if I'd call it like punk either. Like, I don't know the term for it because like I don't really like the other ones. But you get what I mean. And then once I hit middle school, I listened to a lot of, again, like, 3 Days Grace. I listened to them because, honestly, I was very, very angry as a kid. Also for foundation, I'm going in with the Prolux. I got this at, what's it called? I got it at, Dollar Tree, and I'm kind of just taking this and kind of putting it on my hand just because like it's almost out and like it's not going through the little push thingy, so I'm just going to be taking it on my hand and glopping it on there. When I got into middle school, I also found Set It Off, so I started listening to Set It Off. I forget the other bands that I listened to. And then once I hit high school, I still listen to 3 Days Grace and Set It Off. Again, I was a very angry person, and that's just kind of the music that I was into. I also started listening to Deftones at that time. Once in a while I'll listen to like Green Day. Now I listen to like a lot of different kinds of music. A YouTuber that I watched when I was a kid named Wenji, she started making music, so I started listening to her music. I listened to, what's her name? I'm saying as if I don't remember, like as if I can't just look it up. Also in middle school and high school, I also listened to Insane Clown Posse. I don't really listen to them as much, but I do once in a while because I like the music. I started listening to Call Me Charisma and Auditori a little bit in high school. I also started, like, I love The Neighborhood. They have a lot of my favorite songs. I get that, like, Sweeter Weather is, like, really popular, but, like, it's popular for a reason, you know? I also listen to Puya. I listen to him once in a while, like, a couple years ago, like, I used to listen to him, like, all the time. But, like, now, like, it's only, like, once in a while. I also listen to, Sluerside Boys once in a while. I'm not going to say the actual thing just because I know that YouTube is iffy with that topic, so Sluerside. Hopefully you know who I'm talking about. If not, like I can try to talk about it. But at first I didn't really like them, but now I listen to them once in a while. I kind of forced myself to like the music, and my boyfriend doesn't like that because like you're supposed to like music for how it is, not forcing yourself because others do. Trying to think of like who else did I listen to. I still listen to System of a Down. One of my favorite songs from them is Chop Suey. I love that song. It's just so majestic. Like, I don't really know how to describe it, um, but yeah, I just really, growing up, like, I didn't listen to a lot of music, but at the same time, I did. Like, I'm iffy with my music. I have ADHD. I was diagnosed with it when I was 6, very, very early on in life. So, with my ADHD, like, I can't sit down and do literally nothing. I don't understand how people can. If you can, you are crazy and a psychopath. I'm just kidding. You're not. Also, if the foundation, it looks really yellowy on camera, I promise that it's not. It actually is my skin tone. It's just how it looks on camera. Um, Mostly just this one because I'm using a different phone. Anyways, I'm about to finish up with my foundation. I'm trying to use all of it because I put more in my hand. And just seeing as how I'm running out of this one, I'm trying to use every little drop of it because, like, I love this one. This is my second ever foundation. So, and I don't use it a lot just because, like, I'm running pretty low on it. But I love it. Anywho, so now I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. product. I use this to kind of put it over my foundation. I like it, but also I don't because, like, when I use it, like, it makes the contour and bronzer look a little weird. If you know anything about this product, please comment down and let me know. I read the package and it said that you should put it, like, on top of your foundation, so I'm just doing as the instructions say. But I really like it because it gives it, like, a nice little, like, topping to it. I don't really know what else to talk about music that I like, but I guess I'll just kind of talk about all three things that are going to be in the videos that I've done. So as I said, I grew up watching Inuyasha. By the time I could talk, I could say all of the names correctly and I knew each and every character. I have a problem with ending shows just because, like, I'm like, I haven't ended it, so I don't know. I just have issues with that. Just because, like, when I was younger, I thought that shows were still being produced. Like, I thought they were still making shows. That, like, when I watched Inuyasha, I thought they were still making it. Also, I'm going in with the Butter Bronzer Contour Palette. I thought this was... Oh, I thought that this was contour. Oh, it says contour. So I guess since this is a bronzer palette, I'm going to be using the Ellen Tracy contour palette, and then we're going to go in with a powder bronzer. So anyways, as I was saying, I thought that Inuyasha was still being made, and when I found out that it wasn't, I was devastated. Just like another, it's very similar to how I thought shows were still being produced. Whenever, like, I was in the van with my grandma going to school or just going anywhere, the music that was being played on it, I thought it was, like, live. Like, I thought they were doing it right there and then. I was wrong. They weren't playing it right there and then, if you know what I mean. Also, another really funny thing that I believed as a kid was when I was a kid, like, I thought being fired, like, this is gonna be kind of, like, a little bit graphic, but, like, for example, like, when my dad got fired from his job, I was, like, really, really young, so I have quite an imagination. So when he got fired, I thought that they meant they were literally, like, putting him on fire. And I thought they were going to bring an ambulance to me to have me say goodbye to my dad. No, it turns out he just doesn't work there anymore, which I did not know. I believed in a lot of funny things when I was a kid. Like, for example, when I was a kid, I was scared of the toilet. I was scared of the toilet just because, like, it was, like, so loud and I didn't like the noise. I'm probably autistic, but I'm not diagnosed. But I do have a lot of the symptoms. And also, I kind of have, like, a higher chance of, I kind of have, like, a higher chance of it just because of me having ADHD. So, that's fun. So speaking of makeup, well, I'm kind of switching topics now, but I started watching this show last night called Glow Up, and pretty much as I explained earlier, is they take some people and it's a contest out of, I want to say 8 to 9 weeks, and I think by the end somebody's gonna win like $50,000 or $1,000. It's something with money. And I really like that show. I'm trying to learn everything that I can from the judges in the show because, like, they're professionals in what they do. And also I hope that one day I can go on a show like that. And I'm also trying to learn from the contest people as well, just because they're really good at their makeup and what they do. So I'm just trying to learn everything that I can. Like, I know a lot about makeup right now, but why does this look like bronzer? I don't know. But as I said, I just kind of, like, I'm new to contour and bronzer because I only started foundation like about a year ago. So there's that. I really, really like that show. I follow a bunch of people on TikTok that do, like, all kinds of things. Like Kaylee Jordan, I love her content. Or, like, I should really, like, write down the names of these people that I watch. Right now I'm using bronzer. I'm going in with the shade Golden Glow. I got this at TJ Maxx. So if you have a TJ Maxx store near you, just kind of keep an eye there. They always have, like, amazing deals and everything. I'm also trying to collect more makeup just because, like, I follow these, like, TikTokers and, like, they have, like, so much makeup. And I'm like, I want that much makeup. Do I need that much makeup? No. But do I want it? Yes. So, like, once I get a job, I'll also be spending a lot more money on makeup as well. So next we're going to be going in with concealer, and we'll be using this brush as well as, oh no, I'm a step ahead myself. So for the makeup that I'm going for, I don't really want, like, too bright of a blush. So I'm going in with this liquid blush. I got some on my hand. I got this at the Dollar Tree. It's in the shade Soft Pink, so it's pretty light. It's gonna look really bright on camera, but I promise you, like, it's very, very light. And it smells like peaches. So it smells very nice. It's just a very lovely product. Ooh, I'm a yapper now. Like, I need to catch my breath. So I'm going to be going in with this brush to blend out the liquid blush. Saying those at the same time is hard. Blush. It's just, they're very similar. It's very bright on camera, but the shade is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I have 3 liquid blushes. Let me show you guys. So as I already showed you, hold on. So the first liquid blush that I ever got was this one. I got it at the dollar store. It's very lovely. This one, the Ioni, I also got it at the dollar store. It's also in the shade Soft Pink, but it's a lot more brighter in my opinion and kind of like more pigmented. This one, I believe it's Ioni. I think that's the brand. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to look it up to figure it out. And this one, oh, it's my favorite. This one is the Story After Lip and Cheek Stick Power Levers something something. But look at this. It's kind of like a jelly kind of like thing. And just, they need to make food that smells like it. It's just so amazing. So now that I got the liquid blush on, I'm going to be doing my contour now. I'm going in with Beauty Concepts concealer, and I'm not really sure what shade this is. So I'm going to put some here. Put a lot on my forehead, kind of like this. I make kind of like a flower shape. I'm going to go under my eyes here. I'm also going to put some more here and kind of try and cover up that pimple a little bit more. So first things first, I'm going to be using a brush, and I'm going to be kind of like carving out my nose a little bit and then going up and doing this. I'm going to be taking it under my eye and making it swoopy, and also kind of carving out the eyeshadow a little bit more, making it a little bit more sharp, but also not getting any on the eyeshadow. And then I'm going to go in with my beauty blender and just kind of cover up the marks of the brush, just because it's not a concealer brush. So I just want to make it a little bit more neat. The reason I go in with my concealer after everything is I kind of like how it looks better with like the bronzer, the contour, and liquid blush, just so I can kind of see where I like need to cover up. Like, I don't understand people who do like the concealer like before. Okay, so next I'm going to be going in with this No Filter setting powder. It's very nice. I'm not really sure where you can get it. I'm sure that you can find it on Amazon. And then, like, just watch. Like, it's like perfect now. Like, just look at that. Like, it looks like my forehead. Sorry, I just got a notification on the phone saying that I'm running out of storage, but you know what? I don't care. It's okay, I can make room. I have 3 phones just because they're really old. I have one phone that's broken. It has 21 or 24 cracks on it. And I would be recording on my iPhone, but the thing is like, I'm also running out of storage on that one. So I got this, the one I'm recording right now, I got this at Target. I got it a while ago, and I was originally going to sell it just because like I don't need so many phones. But I was like, you know what, like it's going to be nice to have a phone to be able to record on. And after I did that, I'm going to go in with this HD Flawless Setting Powder. I also got this at TJ Maxx. It works beautifully. The only thing is, like, I don't like this little thing. It doesn't have something on it. There we go. So instead of that one, I'm going to be using this one. I'm going to kind of dust it off just because it has pink powder on it. And then I'm going to take this and, oh, that's a lot. And I'm just going to be putting it here. Also here under my eyes, and just look at how beautiful that is. I'm also going to be putting some over my mouth, just because like I don't want it to look weird. I'm going to be putting some under the bronzer and cheeks, a little bit on my chin, and same on the other side. And then I'm going to be putting some on my forehead. Now that's just beautiful. Alright, now that that's out of the way, I'm trying to remember what I do after. Okay. So I'm gonna have to turn away. As I said, I'm taking some tips from this show that I'm watching, and a really good thing is like facing your audience. But the next thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting highlight in between my eyes, and then I'm going to be doing mascara. For the mascara, I'm going to be using this Physicans formula. It turns out I have the same one. I don't really know which one that is, but I'm going to be going in with this brown one right here. So for highlight, I'm going to be using this Story After, and here's the palette, and I'm going to be using this and just kind of putting it in the corner of my eyes right here. There we go. Same on the other side, and let me just take a look at the picture really quick, just because I want to be able to kind of have an idea of what I'm doing. So now I'm going to be using this one. I don't like this side with the black mascara, it just kind of hurts my face. I don't really like the ones either. They're definitely okay. I'm still going to be facing you guys, but I'm just going to be putting on my mascara. Look at that. I mean, like, it's not as brown as I want it, but also I have pretty dark lashes, so it'd be a little bit hard to see. Then after, I'm going to be putting on my fake eyelashes. The mirror that I'm using right now to watch me doing my lashes, I got it off of Amazon. It's dead right now, but it has 3 settings of lightings on it where you can turn it on, so it'll be kind of helpful for you to be able to see it. As I said, next we're going to be going in with my fake eyelashes. I got these ones for Christmas. I'm sure that you can get them off of Amazon. Also, comment down below if you want more videos talking about myself. Of course, I will be making more videos talking about myself, talking about my experiences in treatment, as well as just talking about my experiences in treatment, as well as some story ideas that I have. I really want to do videos on about ideas that I have for my stories. I have so many ideas for book ideas, but they're going to take like an hour or two just talking about story ideas that I have. So if you guys want that, just let me know. I'm probably going to make it anyways. I'm sorry in the future for whenever I do those videos. Those videos are going to be very long. I know that all of you guys have lives. Some of you guys have kids. So it'll just be very time consuming for the videos. So now I'm just, oh, I totally forgot to put on eyeliner. Why didn't you guys tell me? You almost let me do my makeup with no eyeliner. Earlier I did very small eyeliner. It was definitely an experience just because like I'm not used to doing small eyeliner, and it's much harder to do my eyeliner go with mascara on. Just look at that wing, it's so beautiful. And I'm going to do the corners. Oh my god, look at that. And I'm going to put the other corner in before I forget to. Notice when I do my makeup, like I sometimes forget to put like a corner on my eye. And I'm like, oh my god, why did I do that? The glue has dried up a little bit, so I'm going to be putting a little bit more. I know that when you're putting on glue, like you kind of want to put like not too, like you want to give it like a second or two, like about 30 seconds is just to make it like a little bit tacky and just to be able to kind of adjust it. But I like going in like right away, even though I should do it how it's done. It's just my makeup, I'm going to do it my way, and it just gives me like I'm able to like adjust it. I just like doing it like this. As I said, like with the makeup look that I'm doing on Pinterest, I'm doing like really light on the blush, which it kind of breaks my heart because I'm a blush girly. I love blush. But just because of the makeup look, I'm going kind of light on the blush today. Also, another thing you're supposed to do with your lashes is you're supposed to line it up and then cut a little bit off to make it a little bit better. But I did that before, but now I don't, just because like I like how it looks. And again, my makeup my way. Also, it would be easier to use pliers to put fake eyelashes on, but I'm just so used to doing it with my hand, so probably shouldn't have gone in with brown mascara and then putting on black eyelashes, so I'm just gonna go in with some black mascara and just kind of coat it and try to blend it in a little bit, and then we'll be going on to the blush and highlight. Not gonna be doing much. Oh no, okay. So I'm gonna be doing a little bit more of the contour, just a little bit before I go in with everything else, just because I really want my cheekbones to kind of pop out. I love this bronzer, but also I hate it just because like it's so hard to open it. I'm going back in with the glow one that I used earlier, and I'm just kind of doing my cheekbones like this. I'm also going to be taking a little bit more and putting some on my nose to kind of shape it out. So now next, I'm going to be doing the branches from the Pinterest inspo, and I'm just going to be kind of, I should put on the blush before. So as I said, I want to go in with the light blush just to kind of focus more on the branches and everything else. So I used to use this one right here, but I've used it so much. So I'm going to be using the one right next to it, and then I'm going to go in with highlight just to put that down before I do the branches. Um, just because I want to get that out of the way before I do anything else. So I'm using this highlight. It's the Beauty Concepts highlight. I got it at TJ Maxx. I'm not really sure what kind of brand it is. Like, I think it's Ellen Tracy just because of the packaging, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. If you know in the comments, just let me know. This came in a 3-pack with liquid, bronzer, and concealer, as well as that highlight. It's beautiful. Just look at this highlight. Like, oh my god. I really like them on my like cheekbones, my nose, and yeah. So next we're going to be going in with the branches. I'm going to be looking at the inspo. So first I'm going to kind of like draw branches. I also kind of put some on my forehead too. I mean, like, there's none on the forehead in the picture, but I really like the idea of it. Alright. Now that I have those on, I'm going to be taking a smaller brush. Or I could also do this. I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to try to use, like, the thing is, like, you can use so much for makeup. I'm going to be taking this, like, this lip liner and just kind of drawing on cherry blossoms. Kind of look like berries though. This one smells really good. These are beautiful. The thing I really like about the show called Glow Up is, as I said, there's really famous people as judges. The only thing I'm like kind of scared of is they're like kind of like brutal with um like they're very, very honest. Like I'm also gonna go in with this kind of like, or at least I was. But yeah, let me be right back. I'm gonna go grab something. So for the lips, I kind of want to do like a neutral kind of like tone. So I'm gonna go in with the cream. I got it at Claire's. Alrighty, and then I'm gonna go in with the setting spray. I'm using the Ellen Tracy one. Alrighty, and here's the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will definitely be posting a picture on the makeup look that I've gone for. I'm just kind of taking my hair down because I think it would look really good. And here's the finished look. Alright, I hope you guys have a really good day. I will be going live on TikTok tomorrow, so look out for that. Alright, bye guys.